Good Sunday morning, everyone. Living Pain here. Hope you're having a great day. I jumped on the scale this morning, 212 pounds right on the nose, which is a 25-pound weight loss. Now, I'm not jumping up and down, and the reason why is because it was weighing after a cheat day. And the cheat day, I didn't eat that much food, and I definitely drank a lot of beers, and the body's dehydrated. So I have to look at it and go, it's nice to see, but it's not really a real win yet. To me, the real win is if I weighed that on a Friday or a Saturday morning, then definitely I'm down 12 pounds. Although it was great to see 212 on there. I know when I came back, what was it, my run yesterday? Yeah, I was 208, so I dropped like 5 or 6 pounds on my run. And that was interesting to see, like 208 on the scale. And then you start reflecting back and you go 237. Even now at 212, that's such, 237 to 212, that's just such a big difference. Although again, like I said, I'm not gonna jump up for joy or anything. I did notice on my run yesterday that I am getting faster, even though it wasn't one of my faster runs. You'll see in yesterday's running video, there was people across the street from me, 2 people that were running. And in fact, I passed one on this side of the street, they were on that side. And then I passed the other. So I'm like, wow, this is starting to feel like I'm getting in shape. So today on tap is I'm gonna do my bike ride. The thing that is driving me nuts is I had a lot of beers yesterday and I didn't remember a lot of stuff. And then of course, because I take video and I did a couple of Facebook posts, I'm like, oh, did that happen? Like, I think I didn't treat one of the managers or owners very nicely for no reason, no fault of his own. And I was like, Alice, did I? She goes, yeah, you were kind of a jerk. And I'm like, whoa, why would I have done that? So anyway, I had to make amends. I reached out to the guy today and just kind of emailed him an apology on something. And it's not a long story, but it's a bit of an embarrassing situation that I was such an a-hole. Anyway, right the wrong. So now it's good. I'll go on my bike and I'll ruminate about it. However, I think I wrote the wrong. And anyway, you can tell these are the sort of moments that can derail a diet. You could be like, fuck it, for today I'm just gonna pig out or whatever. But anyway, it's all good. So I'm off to my bike ride. It's another beautiful hot day. It may rain today. It's saying it's gonna rain, and I don't mind if it's hot out and it rains and it's hot and raining. I don't mind that at all. Anyway, let the day begin. I got that ride done. It started off, it was nice and humid, but I knew it was going to rain. I just didn't know how much it was going to rain or when. And it started coming down about 5 minutes after I got out there. Monsoon is the word I wanted to use. It just started coming down, and I was at a stoplight. It just hit. It was almost like there was hail, all that sort of stuff. And I was gonna still keep riding, but it got so windy that it actually blew me off while I was standing waiting for the light to change, over straddling my bike. The wind was so bad, it pushed me. And at that point I realized I can't go on the road. I gotta get off. So I walked over onto the sidewalk, howling winds, they were wicked. I went up to a Shoppers Drug Mart and stood underneath as the rain was just pounding down all around me. And then I waited it out about 5 minutes and it was still raining, but I didn't have those wild winds or anything like that. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna get back on the bike and I'm gonna do this. And then all of a sudden, all I heard, like the thunder, crack, crack, and then the lightning. That was the thing that I was like, oh shit. Then I thought, well, bikes have rubber wheels. I think if I get hit, I don't know how it works. I think if you're in a car, you're safe. I thought, well, maybe I'm safe on a bike too. I don't know. So I just kept going, and eventually it was like Moses and the parting of the Red Seas. It went from this dark, horrible, and then all of a sudden, boom, it all opened up, and it was beautiful, and it was a nice, just like a beautiful sort of post-rain day, and I felt really strong on the bike too. My heart rate was higher because yesterday was a cheat date, and I, put my body through all sorts of things it doesn't need to go through, so it's recovering. And the ride though was good. I could feel my legs are getting really, really strong. And I think I have a shot at getting my old speed back. I just have this of late, just feeling that, you know what, maybe I am gonna be able to get back into some good competitive type old man shape. So it's done. A little bit of an epic ride. Those are the ones that you remember. And rich man, poor man, cost you the same amount. And yeah, now it's on for the rest of the day and just chillax. The day is done. I can tell my voice is hoarse. It's not as bad as during the week because I'm not talking as much, but it's definitely hoarse. Had a great day. It's one of those days, there's certain days that just go by super fast, that I'll look at the clock and it's just time flies. And then there's these other days where time stands still. It just seems to go so slow. Today was one of those days that just went slow, which is awesome for a Sunday on a weekend, for it just to go slow. It just seemed like it was going on forever. The one thing I forgot to mention on my bike ride, just where the state of my mind is the minute I would say 3 or 4 minutes after I got on the bike and I left my house, I got an Amber Alert. And normally when you get an Amber Alert, it's some kid who's, been abducted or whatever. And this time it was an Amber Alert with a tornado warning. And that's very, very rare to get a tornado warning in our area. And I ignored it. I just thought, you know what? I thought, actually, what I really thought was, well, that'll be pretty cool. If I see a tornado, I'll get good video of it. It turns out I was watching the news tonight, and the area where I bike goes through a little city called Milton. And there was the tornado. They were showing a cloud in Milton. So I was very close to the tornado area. And on my bike as well, when you saw the rain and how much was coming down and it blew me over, it turned out that the winds were up to 90 kilometers an hour. So for my American friends, that's about 60 miles an hour. And it was a short period of time. But yeah, that was something. Just, tornado, rain, shine. And actually, when I was 10 minutes into the ride and all this rain came down, I had the decision, fork in the road. Do I go back home, which is only a 10-minute ride home, or do I wait it out? And I just couldn't not do the ride. It was like, nah, I'm gonna wait this out. It would just be like well, I got to get my ride in. I was looking forward to it. So today, in terms of food, so in terms of food, when I got back, I had my quesadilla and my 3 little turkey sausages for breakfast, before the ride rather. Then after the ride, I had some wonton soup and the last little bit of hamburger helper leftovers. And then for dinner, we've decided that we're making Sundays Pizza Sunday, and we're going on a mission to try to find a really good pizza in Burlington, which is really hard. I think I mentioned it last week that the best pizzas we've ever had are in Winnipeg, where we grew up, and we just haven't been able to find a great pizza here. So today was pizza from Gator Ted's, which is one of our favorite bar restaurants. So we had some pizza and wings from there. And then we did go for a little ride this afternoon, Sunday drive, and we stopped at a little country store out near Dundas, Ontario, and they had some cherry pie there, sour cherry pie. And I said, look, we have to get this because, hey, I've got to keep doing what's got me to the playoffs. And ever since I've been having a little bit of dessert at the end of dinner, it seems like I've been dropping weight pretty good, up in my calories, and I'm dropping weight. So had this cherry pie tonight. I can say unequivocally, this was the absolute, hands down, best cherry pie I've ever had in my entire lifetime. It was incredible. I was like, it cost $20 to get it. I was like, do we really want to spend $20 on cherry pie and I'm just going to have little slices of it? It was well worth it. The other thing we had when we stopped there, they had one of those French fry carts or trailers, whatever. So we had a little bit of that. At the end of the day, when I total it all up, I had just over 2,000 calories, so 2,069 calories. And it was really an awesome day. So I'm very excited, interested. Tomorrow, what's my weight going to be? Because today was 25 pounds down, and like I said, that doesn't really count. But what's it going to be tomorrow? That'll definitely be closer to where I think it's going to be. Anyway, living pain, over and out. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.